Hello, I'm Flora Williams, Family and Consumer Sciences Extension Agent with Texas AgriLife Extension. So glad that you made it to the Food Challenge online training page, and hopefully this will provide you with all the insights to make an informed decision on whether or not you would like to participate in the 2011-2012 Food Challenge. Now, our only real competition for this is on the district level. However, depending on the number of teams we have formed, we will have some practices, and those practices are set up for February. So it's very important that we do all the legwork necessary so that we can find out how many teams we're going to have participating this year. You can begin working on the assignments on January the 10th, and you have through the end of the month to complete your assignments. If you can please have them completed by January 30th, it would be appreciated. There are 6 assignments. They're very simple assignments that I would like for you to complete. But the first thing I would like for you to do is to sign in. Just find one of the comment box and provide me with your name and your 4-H club, and just send me a hello note or so that I know that you did check into the online classroom. If it's more than one person in the family who's checking in, if you would provide all those names, I would appreciate it. Okay, I would just like to touch on some basics about the food challenge. You have to be enrolled in 4-H. The age groups are the same as the 4-H age groups. Junior age 4-Hers are 8 and in third grade to 10 years old. Intermediates are 11 to 13 year old, and seniors are 14 to 18 years old, and that's your age as of September 1st of 2011. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, there is not a number to the limit of teams. There's not a limit to the number of teams that we can have participating from Grimes County, so we can form as many teams as we would like. We can form juniors, intermediates, and senior teams. You can combine among the age groups except with the senior group. If you're 14 to 18, you have to compete as a senior, and you may not mix anyone from another age division with your division. However, if teams want to mix juniors and intermediates, you must compete as an intermediate. Therefore, if we have enough to make a junior team, I would very much prefer you compete as a junior team rather than mixing. Okay, so let me see. There's some other little tidbits I want to share with you. You need to make a team. You need 3 to 5 team members, and you can use substitutions if you need to. But when you enroll your team and you only sign up 3 team members, well, and when you do your substitutions, there shouldn't be more than 3 team members. Okay, so remember, when you can substitute, but it's only for the number of players that you have had set up on your team. The 4 categories are the same as for the food show. You have the main dish, you have fruit and vegetables, you also have the bread and cereal, and the nutritious snack category. So you might end up preparing the food from any of those food groups. And your attire, you can choose to wear your aprons and your headdress if you would like, or you don't have to. So coordinating your team is optional. I prefer it, but it's completely up to your team. Even though you don't have to wear head coverings, if you choose not to, please pull your hair back, so we're not concerned with food. With hair getting into the food that you're going to prepare. Now, each one of your stations, when you go to compete in the food challenge, all your resource materials will be provided, and they will include My Plate, Fight Back, the bacteria information, the food safety information, Nutrients at a Glance, Cooking Safety, A Matter of Degrees, Altering Recipes for Good Health, and the Food Challenge worksheet. And then also you'll see copies of the receipt, so you can calculate how much it costs to prepare your dish. Now, when you're preparing your dish, when you walk into your contest, there's going to be ingredients, and you have to put together a dish from that ingredients. You have to make up a recipe, find out all the nutrition facts. So that's where you're going to use those resources. Find out what nutrients are in your dish, and then figure out how much it costs to make per serving. So your supply boxes, every team is responsible for putting together your own supply box. When you're competing in the competition, you have 40 minutes from start to finish to do everything, to do your presentation, to do your cleanup at the end, and to also prepare your dish. So there's going to be a whole lot going on, and when you do, after you finish it and you're doing your presentation to the judges, at least 3 of the team members have to have a speaking part. Okay, so think about how you're going to divide the responsibilities up. Have someone working on the nutrients that your dish, have somebody writing down the recipe, the measurements, because you don't have to use all of the ingredients that are put out, but you do, you don't have to, you can use a portion of each ingredient to make your recipe. So if you have a whole onion and you only want to use a half a cup of onion, well, that's okay, because you're making your own recipe. Okay, well, those are some basics. One of your assignments actually is to look over the food challenge information, and there's also a video another video you're going to have to watch. So good luck with that, and any questions, feel free to call the extension office. My direct line is 936-873-3909. Okay, thanks, and enjoy this project.